got a remote start for my Cadillac. It's the FTX GM10. Zoom in on the model number. There's a bunch of these kits floating out on the internet from Flash Logic, iDatalink, and I think one other brand. It's kind of ridiculous how you can't Google for this stuff. I think you have to be a dealer to get this part, but it's about $150. It comes with 2 remotes, and the cool thing about this is that it works with a factory remote. If you lock it 3 times, it'll start, and you get the extended range remotes, which work up to 1,500 feet, which is quite nice. So once you install this kit, you could have 4 remotes working with remote start. Here's a quick shot of the compatibility list. Zoom in, you can see all the major brands from GM are supported in pretty modern 2007, 2006 to current, whatever current is, 2012, 2011, depending upon the model. Here's their website. So I didn't take any pictures or video of the installation because it's really easy. But my 09 CTS, you have to clip in the wiring harness. The wiring harness doesn't require any splicing. So all you need to do is right under the steering wheel there are several bolts, and there's a picture of one and another one there, and what ends up happening is this part comes out, this part comes out, and it separates from the upper part here. And there are 2 wire clips, one here and one here, that the wiring harness comes in, and then you run it down here, and there's a module that you zip tie in, and you zip tie the wire to make it nice and neat. And then I ran the antenna wire over here, and then inside of the panel here, there's the antenna is running right here, and that's it. So here's the antenna wire in this panel, which I removed. Just unclips, again with your plastic removal tool. There's nothing special here. There's 1 clip, 2 clips, 3 clips. The one thing to be careful about is that if you look at this, you see there's a tab there. Let's look down here. This sun's a little challenging. The tab is right there. That tab needs to go in to, there's a little slot here. And once you line that up, there's another kind of at the bottom here. So you can see that. Once you line those things up, then it makes it easy to just push the clips in. But back to the antenna. So I ran it, from here all the way over here, and you can see the coil up wire. It's right here. It's the wire. It's all coiled up with the twist tie, and it runs up into the module here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but right here where my finger is, the antenna has been zip tied to this wire here, this bundle of wire, and the antenna just points straight up into basically right here, and that's it. There's a little RF box which you can't see here, but it's tucked away in. Pull that out so you can see it. That box right there goes to the antenna. The wire that I'm holding goes to the antenna. And that blue wire that you can kind of see right there goes into the remote start unit. You have to flash the machine, the little box, twice so it learns your key, but after you do that it's about a 10-minute install, and then 20 minutes of trying to find the best place to run the antenna. Some people run it up at the headliner, but the antenna is kind of large, and I don't need that. So anyway, once you get everything installed, you have your remote with unlock, lock, trunk, and start. And that's that. Thought I'd show you how to remove the lower kick panel. It's 3 screws. You look on the driver's side. Underneath here you can see the hood release, and here's the parking brake release. If you go down, you'll find one. There's your OBD connector. 2, and then a 3rd over here. Just regular Phillips screws. If you take those out, then this entire plastic piece here just falls out, and you're able to access everything that you need to look at the box if you have to do any configuration. Or once the lower kick panel is removed, you want to remove the knee bolster area here. It's pretty simple. It's just held in place with clips. A clip on the side and the top, and I think 1 or 2 down here on the right side, and right there especially. It just kind of pulls out. If you have to use any leverage, make sure you use a plastic removal tool. You can get a kit on Amazon for like, I don't know, $5 with Prime. Maybe a little bit more, doesn't really matter. But once you got it removed, you then remove this steering cowl, like I said before, and you just run the wires and zip tie everything in. And then you run the antenna wire over to the left here.